What's up, sports investors? Rothstein here, famed Rothstein Sports Investing Show. Link to the podcast is in the bio. All right, it's Sunday, 2020, February 14th, 2021, Valentine's Day, 2021. I'm gonna help you get to the bag so you can take care of your boo and have a little extra trick and loot on the side. All right, but first and foremost, I want you to understand that if you feel like you have a gambling problem, please do not listen to this program. Please contact your state or your local Gamblers Anonymous Association hotline, and hopefully they can get you the services you feel you need. Because on this show, we will discuss sports investing through sports wagering, and we don't want to be any triggers to any negative behaviors for you. So please contact your state or your local Gamblers Help Group, and hopefully they can get you on the path that is straight and narrow. But those of you who remain, you will become profitable sports investor. All right, and you did last night. A nice bag if you listened. And before I do that, just remind you that make sure you hit the like button, subscribe button. Hit the like and subscribe button. Leave comments. All right, sign up for notifications so you know when I drop a video on this channel. It's usually Wednesday with a rant and some picks, and then Saturday and Sunday with just straight action. All right. And you can also catch me for some straight action on Saturday and Sundays on Instagram, all right, at fame_Rothstein, FAME_ROTHSTEIN. My Twitter is at Biggie Rothstein, BIGGIE Email address, famerothstein@yahoo.com. Fame Rothstein, FAMEROTHSTEIN @yahoo.com. All right, and don't forget, if you could go over to the Fame Roth or the Rocky Izzy Creatives page. 3 words: Rocky, ROCKYIZZY, Izzy Creatives, CREATIVES. All right, it's where our youth summer sports documentary is being aired on that channel. Yeah, go check that out, please. Same thing you do on this YouTube channel. Like, subscribe, sign up for notifications, all right? Now, as I said, last night we got to a big bag because, we went 2-1. The one we lost was the Canadians and the Toronto Maple Leafs. We said they would go over 5.5 total goals. They only got to 3. And the original line was 6.5. They were supposed to get to 7. Nah. Okay, they just didn't score that night. They wanted to D each other up. Okay, the 2 we won one was hockey. We said the North Stars and the North Stars and the Carolina Hurricanes would go over 5.5 goals, and they did in the shootout 4-3. It doesn't matter who won. We don't care. And then we put extra units on the Hawks, -1.5. That was the normal spread. We said load up on that. It looked a little dicey for a minute, but they ended up winning by like 12 or something. So, it was a nice bag for us yesterday. And we're going to see if we're going to get to another one because, as you know, we don't dwell on wins. We don't dwell on losses. We keep going, all right? Sorry, I know I got my mask on. You might have to turn on the captions, all right, if you can't read lips. But, a little socially distant sports investing here. But let's talk about today, all right? We got an NBA. I think I don't like to use that L word or the G word, but this is about as sure as it's going to get. We've got Gordon Hayward at home against the Spurs. The other day we took the Spurs, but we took DeMar DeRozan to get his points, rebounds, and assists of 23.5, and he got it in the first half, or 33.5 for the game, maybe 32.5, but he got it in the first half. All right, and today we're going to go against the Spurs. We got Gordon Hayward at home against the Spurs to go over 1.5 3-pointers. All right, Gordon Hayward's a shooter. That's what he's on the team for, to knock down the 3. And he'll go 2 of 10 shooting. Because the shooter's motto. Just like the show's got a motto, shooters have a motto. It's, when you're on, shoot. When you're off, shoot till you're on. All right? He'll go 2 of 10 like it's nothing. I mean, it is at minus 175, so if you want to load up on it, be my guest. All right? And then we've got the other team. Oh, the NHL. Okay, I love this. I love this game. Okay, you've got the Washington Capitals at the Pittsburgh Penguins. So you know what that means. Ovi versus Sid the Kid. They're the same era. I mean, they're basically, I don't know, Jeter and A-Rod. You know what I mean? Same era guys. I guess they ended up being teammates, Jeter and A-Rod. So I don't know, maybe Ali Frazier, if you will, of hockey. These guys came in at the same time, because Sid the Kid is just Canadian. He was probably adored more in the United States, but Ovi's always been the better player. I know Sid had some injuries, dealt with some concussions for some years, but Ovi's always been the better player anyway. And I look for him and Nicholas Backstrom to bully that Pittsburgh front line that's not very, we don't call professional athletes soft on this team, but they're just not as physical as they probably should be. And I'm looking for Backstrom and Ovi to bully them. So we're going to take Nicholas Backstrom to get 2 points today. That's plus 250. Nicholas Backstrom to get 2 points. And we're going to take Alex Ovechkin to get 3 points. That's plus 900. Okay? The Washington Nationals arrested. Or not, did I say Nationals? The Capitals. I'm thinking of the baseball season in Juan Soto. But with the Capitals are rested. They haven't played in several days. What's their names? The Penguins, they last played Thursday. And I think the Capitals played the day before. So both of these teams are well rested. I'm expecting them to get up and down the ice. It's going to be kind of like, almost like that last game that Washington had against Philadelphia, where, it was just goals. What was the final? 7-4? I'm expecting one of those type of games. Hopefully we'll get it and our guys hit their marks, all right? So let's recap. We got Gordon Hayward in the NBA at home of the Charlotte Hornets at home hosting the San Antonio Spurs. We're going to take him to get over 1.5 3-pointers. That's minus 175. So if you want to load up on that one, okay? Remember, we make our investments individually for the same amount unless we tell you, like now, to, load up on that one because it's, minus 175 is kind of high, but it's very attainable. That's who he is, a shooter, okay? He could hit that in the first quarter, all right? And then the second one is 2 picks from this game. The Washington Capitals at the Pittsburgh Penguins. We're going to take, you can take Nicholas Backstrom either to get 2 points or 1 goal. 2 points is plus 250. 1 goal is plus 310. Okay? And we're going to take Alex Ovechkin, to get 3 points. And that's plus 900, all right? So there you have it. You got plenty of time to get online, get in line, and get to the bag. And the show's motto, if there's games to be played, there's money to be made. We'll be back tomorrow with more action and to discuss today's action, but it'll only be on the podcast. Okay, I won't be back on YouTube until Wednesday, but the podcast. You can find it on Anchor, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher Podcasts, TuneIn, about 10 different places. Fame Rothstein Sports Investing Show, all right? So let's go get our action in. Let's be safe. Let's be courteous. And we'll be back tomorrow to talk about it. But until then, everybody, stay safe. Peace.